Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Wellness Wednesday. And I'm going to assume, make an educated guess, that you're all watching the MLB playoffs. Things are in full swing. The Yankees on the verge of getting to the next round. The Tigers, pleasant surprise, seeing what they're up to. Good to see them back in the playoff run. And the Mets, let's go Mets. First, I can't remember who said it. It was on ESPN today on Around the Horn. He said, one guy said, I think it was Kevin Clark, could have been, but he says that's why the Yankees have Giancarlo Stanton, for that reason, his performance yesterday. That's why you pay him the big money. Dude had a good game, we know that, but 35 million, hasn't been the same guy since Miami. Not saying anything that anybody doesn't know, not bagging on the guy, but 35 million, he came up clutch last night, but that's not why you pay someone 35 million a year. You got to do that all the time. You got to stay off the DL. And anyways, that's my rant about that. Second piece, Francisco Lindor hits the grand slam, quite possibly the biggest hit of his career. Great career, one of the best players all around. But the biggest thing of this is his reaction when he hit the grand slam. He acted like he did that before. And if you see any college highlights, even the pros, guys hitting a $190 at the most, they strike out 200 times a year and they hit a home run when they're down 7-1 to make it 7-2, and they're doing cartwheels around the bases. It's ridiculous. But Lindor, a hell of a job with just acting as a professional. Showed no emotion, didn't toss the bat, didn't do anything. Hit the home run, ran around the bases. That's it. Mets move on. The other thing, if you're not familiar with, is the philanthropy. The outside work that Francisco Lindor does off the field. In November 2023, he was honored as the 2023 Players Trust Philanthropist of the Year. And I'll have some more information about it after this. You can take a look. But his fund was established in 2020 and provides financial assistance to deserving students at his high school alma mater. So a comment from him is that he's long credited the Academy with providing him with a strong foundation that helped ease his professional journey in Major League Baseball. So, kudos to Francisco Lindor. Not only a hell of a player on the field, but, using what he has, his name, his financial resources to do great things in the community. So, on that note, thanks, guys. We'll see you next week on Wellness Wednesday. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Leverage to your most trusted arms. The 2-1. Lindor towards right center field. This one is back. It is gone! Grand slam! And Lindor puts the Mets on top. The biggest swing of the season for New York.
To me, it's extremely important to help, to be there, to give back, to share a little bit of light in people's life and letting them know that their background, even though they see me completely different now, is very similar to my background, especially with kids. I was them at one point in my life, someone that wanted to be at the biggest stages and to represent their family and represent their countries. That to me is very important, to just share experiences. It came from my mom and my dad. Till this day, my dad, every time something happens, it's like, hey, make sure you find a way to help. Make sure you find a way to send money, or make sure you find a way to get in contact with those people. So my dad takes a lot of pride in it, and so do I. First of all, thank you. Thank you for everybody that voted for me. This is truly special, and I'm honored for it. I take a lot of pride in helping the community and trying to help people around me as well. It's something that my dad and my mom installed in me since I was a little kid. So I'm looking forward to this 25K. It's gonna go somewhat in the education world. I didn't go to college. My education came from a little kid all the way through high school, and then from the people I have surrounded myself with have allowed me to learn from their experiences, and whether it's a book here and there or sitting in a meeting and learning and educating myself. So it's definitely gonna go to help people continue to educate themselves so they can elevate themselves. Yeah, we're blessed to have a lot of things, and we're blessed to have a lot of resources, but the blessings doesn't really count until we start using it externally.